Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pascal.
And your girl Sandy.
And welcome back to another Real Beef with S&P.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? Hope you guys all well out there. We appreciate you being here. It's not going to be a super long show, unfortunately, but this is a little bit of a teaser for what's to come later on this week. We got some things to celebrate about. We're going to be celebrating some things here throughout this week and all that, and on this show today. So we got some cool news to let you guys know here in a little bit. But other than that, please be sure to do this for us. Do us a solid dagnabbit. Hit that like button down below. Crush it, make it scream out your name. You know your boy and your girl are working so hard out here in these streets. It makes me want to cry. Okay? So please be sure to do that. And don't forget, you know what I'm doing. I'm having fun.
I'm saying. I love it.
Please
my
do not
cheeks
forget.
are hurting. I'm smiling so damn hard.
Don't forget, please, to crush that subscribe button. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. We appreciate all y'all and your energy and your love and your heart and the thing that goes boom, boom. That's your heart too. But you know what I'm saying. We just appreciate everything about y'all. Thank you so much for the family and y'all subscribing and being a part of the conversation and being a part of the chaos and all the laughs and the cries and the arguments and the me losing my breath. Thank you so much. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Okay, man, we got things to get into, baby. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we're going to get into a little bit of this stuff. Now, first, before we go into the conversation that we are talking about now, I hope y'all like that thumbnail because your boy put in some time.
That was fine. It's fine.
Just saying, your boy put in some time. But let me just say this really quick. We got some great news for you guys that has to do with the actual platform, the actual page itself. I'm going to let Sandy give the great news. So go ahead. No. Speak on it. Let's go. Come on.
First of all, shout out to every single one of y'all who have been supporting us all this time, okay? All of y'all, okay? Seriously, for real. In just a few short months, you guys have been rocking with us through all the craziness, okay? And y'all, we are very proud to announce that we are officially monetized.
We're monetized?
I think so.
We're monetized, motherfucker. Okay. Yes, we're monetized.
Look. Let me tell you, and here's the thing. It's because of every single one of you guys. Okay.
Yes,
so we cannot thank y'all enough. Okay. We are so super excited. And I mean, look, it just happened in a few short months. Okay. So shout out to every single one of y'all. For real. Every single one of y'all who have shared our videos, who have shared our channel, that have hit the thumbs up, that have subscribed. Like, real talk, it means the world to us. So shout out to every single one of y'all. Okay. So we are fully monetized, all the stuff and things, the super chats, all of that. We got all of those bells and whistles now. So we're official as a whistle.
Yes. Succulent bananas.
I was just about to say.
Succulent bananas.
Succulent bananas.
Succulent bananas indeed.
I don't say it like him. I can't say it like him.
It's so wonderful. Man, it feels so good. That's all I got to say. Oh, it's liberating. So now we can do all this extra stuff. So if you guys have super chats, if you want to support this channel, all that stuff, you can do all that. We haven't set up the membership stuff yet. But we will let you guys know when that actually happens because, we want to grow this and we want to take over the world. Okay? We are Pinky in the brain. I'm the brain. She's Pinky. Okay? I'm the smart one.
You know what? Look, I'll be
She's the goofy one. What are we going to do, Brian? You know what I mean? And I'm just the one diabolical, kind of like Jada, but I don't lie. Okay. So moving on.
That was the segue.
So great news. Great bloody news. I'm so excited about it. But we got some things we got to talk about. Okay.
Yes,
And I got to show this because I'm so proud of it. Okay. The thumbnail. Just
look at the thumbnail, y'all.
Do you see what I'm doing right here?
That's cute. The whole like, bam. I love that. I love that.
Do you know why I'm doing that though?
Look,
do you know what I'm doing that?
Because of the thumbnail.
No, because Will Smith does that in a photo on
my
red
God.
carpet.
I
To
can't.
Jada.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. You're right. It is it's literally the most used photo for all the stories that have come out about her book. It's that one photo. That's hilarious. I can't.
Yes.
I absolutely cannot. But the thumbnail is absolutely fire.
Thank you.
Yes.
Gratis.
Skills
Thank you.
that now officially pay the bills.
Yes, they can finally officially pay the
Look, when I clicked on our little thing, I was like, hold up, there's an ad. What?
I know. I saw the ad too. I'm like, oh wow. And we just, oh my God. We've made
it's not like we don't have channels of our own, y'all. Okay. This is a special project for us because we're doing this together, brother, sister. You know what I'm saying? So this is a different thing. It's like it's a passion project. This is something that we like literally are so excited to grow and build with you guys. So it's like starting up again. You know, it's dope.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. We've made 6 cents so far, guys.
We are balling. You hear me?
Thank you.
I look.
Okay.
I'm going to the club.
Bottles on me. We going to the strip club. I'm going to make it hell. Okay.
Get us some bananas.
Okay. We got to get into this conversation, though. Really, we don't have time. So we got to get into the conversation. Okay. As you guys see, I mean, obviously, what are we talking about today?
What do you think?
The whole world is basically imploded over this situation with Jada Pinkett Smith and these bombshell of interviews that she's been having with everybody. Oh my God. She's been on everything, man. She's sitting down with Lewis Howes. Lewis Howes. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
You said
that guy who does all the interviews with all the motivational speaking guys. Okay. He's really good at what he does. I think he's from St. Louis too. But anyway, moving on. You got him. You got Jay Shetty, you know, the Indian fellow with the light eyes. Okay. That dude, he's sits down with her. I haven't finished that one up yet because that's 2.5 hours long.
Right.
She has sat down with Hoda not once but 2 times a lady. She did another one this morning, man.
Dude.
So she ain't done doing her tour. She's been on every single mother-loving podcast
everywhere, picking up tennis shoes. I'm talking about it everywhere.
Yes, it's been it's quite intense.
This is something else.
It's quite intense, everybody. So the thing is of course I wanted to talk to you guys, or we wanted to talk to you guys about this because, well, we've been talking about it separately in our own separate worlds and our own separate channels, but we're like, no, we need to come together right now and talk some shit. So
talk some shit
on some Jada Pinkett ish. Okay,
Andy,
come on now. I mean, like, you know, get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Put in
Lord. Here's the thing. I mean, there's so much to unbox here. Okay, as you guys have already heard, all the crazy. And it's not even crazy. It's not even crazy. I don't even want to make it seem as though it was a surprise to everybody. But now it has been officially said by Jada, okay, that Will and Jada have been separated for a gazillion years, okay, since 2016, right?
16.
Right. So they've been separated for a minute and a half, right? And in addition to that, so many other things have come out since then, right? One, they live in separate places, so they don't even live under the same roof, okay? So they have their own respective houses, right? Or places that they live, right? That they are not divorced and they're not legally separated, by the way. They're just separated verbally, okay? So they haven't even gone through the legal separation process, okay? And don't seem to necessarily plan to do so, nor do they seem to want to or plan to divorce, to be completely honest. As in lately, they've asked recently that to see if they're even going to think about divorcing. Not at all, right? At this point, it's like, we're going to try to do what we can. But the point is, and the biggest shock of the world for everybody, okay, was the fact that she has now officially told the world that they've been separated all this time and living under completely different roofs, right?
Yeah.
Then in addition to all of that, it was all the other stuff, the Tupac stuff, okay, that he is her soulmate but had no chemistry and all the other stuff and things. So I'm curious, Pac, what did you think when when it was released that they were separated? Like, what was the first thought in your mind before anything about Tupac and any of the other stuff came out? What was your reaction?
This beautiful thumbnail. That it was all I'm just saying it was all a lie. Instantly I'm going, wait a second. It was all a lie. And then on top of it, I'm going, oh, wait a second. So then this makes the slap a little bit deeper and a different, it gives a more background story to the slap. But when we get more interviews after, that little teaser of her going, we've been separate. Yeah. That whole thing, which was absolute trash, because she knows for a fact she's dropping that bombshell and she's going, oh, I can already hear cha-ching, 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 because everybody's going to go buy her book, right? I mean, I'm going to buy her book.
Well, we're gonna read the book though. The two of us are gonna read the book.
We gonna read the book.
We're gonna read the book.
It's going down.
Our thoughts for sure.
It's going down. But when I started hearing about all that, when the first part came out, of course, there's that holy crap. You're like, oh shit. But then, as you think more, it's kind of funny. Like it's like when you find out you get cheated on, and then suddenly you go, oh my Lord. All these other things start to kind of unfold, of fall into place. And you're like, oh my Lord. So when you were there and then, you know what I mean? You start to break things down. So that's the same thing with this. When she said, oh yes, apart for 70 years, we're married on paper, but we're basically divorced. Yeah. Instantly I'm going, oh my Lord, this has been one big fat ass lie.
Hold on now.
And now you got all these interview pieces real quick. You get all these interview pieces that are slowly tumbling out, and you're going, oh wow, everything's been a lie. Everything all the way back to entanglement time, which we will talk about in a second. So go ahead, Sammy.
Very curious. So I'm going to propose some things to you about this. All right. So first of all, one of the first things I thought when she actually revealed that they'd been separated, it wasn't the shock of the century for me, because there was so much that I had already heard about the two of them. There were so many things in question, right? So one of the things I'm sure many of y'all have heard, and I'm sure Pac, you have heard as well, that they have an open relationship. Okay. So, technically, if you really think about what she just revealed to the world, she's confirming they have an open relationship, because the reality is, one, they're not divorced.
Let's not forget
legally
that too.
Separated, right?
Really?
They're not legally separated. They're not divorced. They're living under completely different roofs. Technically, they can do whatever the heck they want. Okay,
Facts.
That's one.
So
Two,
she wasn't cheating,
right?
So
there was her talking about Tupac and doing all this, talking about, oh yeah, he's the love of my, my soulmate and all
that. You're going, oh well, it's free game then.
It's free game at this point.
She can say whatever the hell she wants. This is Ross from Friends. We were on a break.
I'm saying, right. So technically, there's that. Okay. And then there were also a lot of other rumors that were going around. I don't know if anybody heard this one. You ready for it? This is going to take you back. It's kind of an old rumor that's been going on for a minute. Let us know in the comments if you guys have heard this rumor before. Okay. You ready for it? And I didn't even mention this on my video. Okay. So allegedly, there might be, they both might swing both ways.
You talking about butthole pleasures?
They might swing both ways, homie. From the rumors, allegedly, allegedly Dwayne Martin. You remember him?
That guy
allegedly has been living with Will in that house. This is an old rumor, you guys. But here's the thing, right?
You're bringing this all the way back.
I'm saying though, so all these rumors have been going around for a minute and a dang half about Will and Jada, y'all. Like, y'all, first and foremost, let's keep it a buck. This is not something, it couldn't have possibly shocked everybody. Okay, I know, like I said, for me, it was not a shock. You're just only confirming what it is that's already technically been out there, minus the thing I just said. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got that. But then, right, we're going to fast forward a little bit, right, to now her revealing in these interviews, okay, because it sheds light on the whole slap heard around the world situation.
Right.
That allegedly Chris Rock had asked her out on a date when he thought they were divorcing.
That's
one
true
of the many
too.
times the rumor mill was going around. So
And
that
was running
sheds a little light, right? That sheds a little light on the situation and why Will went up there and put his whole career on the line to do what he did. Okay, even though ain't no dussy worth all that. Okay, look, let's keep it a buck. Like he knew better. Okay, he's a grown ass man. Let's keep it a buck, right? But it does shed some light, okay, on a little bit of the history between the tree of them. Okay, so and then. I mean, there's just so many things. There's so many things, right? The situation on the thing that here's the thing that really burns my cookies. Okay,
burns your cookies.
And I want to hear your thoughts on this. What burns my cookies is on Red Table Talk, right? After you done told the world that you done had an entanglement with Mr. August, okay?
It's 3:00 and I'm faded.
Yeah. Why in the world was that made such a big damn deal? Y'all were separated. You could have said that shit from the jump.
See, okay.
But instead, you wanted to go viral. You wanted the ratings. That's how I feel. I feel like a lot of this shit
come on now.
Because think about it.
Come on now.
You didn't have to even make it. You didn't even have to call it a damn entanglement. Ain't no there's the picture. There it is. Ain't no entanglement, dog. Ain't no entanglement. Y'all were separated. So you could have done whatever the hell you wanted. And you were messing with August. August has acknowledged the fact that it was a full-on relationship.
It was a full relationship.
Entire self in that relationship. Okay. So, and you were allowed to do this shit because y'all was separated. So what are we doing? Why did we go through all that? Why did Will get made a mockery of all this last year? Right? So you done threw your husband under the bus for some ratings for your Red Table Talk. That's what I'm saying. I mean, what do you?
But it was both of them, because what we learned as we were, as I said before, the whole entanglement conversation. She said with Hoda, she basically said, "Oh yeah, that was his idea. He wanted to get onto the Red Table Talk and talk out this entanglement with Jada on her Red Table Talk show." So it wasn't, allegedly that's what she's doing. That's what she's claiming now. It's coming from her mouth. We haven't heard Will Smith say anything. And that's the other part that I have a problem with as well. Is it literally, it's funny how this photo is up right now. Is he in a way passing the torch on the white hat off over to her? So it's like, hey, look at her. She's victimized. Like her again. Sympathy, sympathy, sympathy. Buy her book, buy her book, buy her book, because she's worthy, worthy, worthy. Instead of actually just being real and giving us the doggone truth. We have yet to hear anything, in my personal opinion, that's actually true. I keep on thinking that this is just one big fabrication after one big fabrication over and over and over again so that they can continue securing the bag. Let's not forget, by the way, he is not out here. Well, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying he's not making the money like he used to, but it's not like he's out here making movies like he used to, though, either. And she needs to continue making money too. And I know she's been looked at in a way through Hollywood as well. This book, I'm sure she got an advance of millions and millions of dollars. And of course, whatever she gets on the back end of the sales of this book, she gonna make money. But when she makes money, he makes money. And I think vice versa too. I think they're like, listen, we are a power couple. We are a couple. Maybe it's just on paper, business wise, but we are together. And when you are rich, I am rich, and vice versa. That's the reason why I keep thinking, one, they don't have a prenup. Two, they are still together. They're saying we will not split up. And a part of me feels that this is all because they don't want to have to owe the other person more money than they need to. That they're like, hey, we're ride or die.
They could literally amicably divorce. They have a choice. Because here's the thing. Celebrities, when they got prenups and all that, and they fight the prenup and stuff, that they choose to do that. The reality is, if you don't have a prenup, right? Because a lot of people don't in real life. Right. And they get divorced. If they decide to make it an amicable divorce, amicable divorce, they can do exactly that.
Yeah.
So is it the fact that they don't have a prenup? Is it the fact that, I mean, there's so many theories. Okay, here's another theory. So one theory, they don't have a prenup. So they don't want to go through all that. The second theory, they each have their own secret lives. They want to do what they want to do. Okay. And it's more financially, it's better financially for them to stay together. And I don't mean in the sense of the prenup. I mean in the sense of making money as a couple, right? Technically, right? So there's that. Could they be leading secret lives and it's just something that they both know about each other and have a mutual understanding about, and decided to say, you know what, we have a family, let's just stay together, but do you and I do me, and we're gonna make this bag together, come together when necessary, red carpets or otherwise, and this just be a business relationship. And here's the thing, you hear about these things in Hollywood all the time about these couples that are in just business partnerships. They're married together in a relationship or whatever, and it just works, but they lead completely separate lives. And that could very well be the case with these two, because reality is, I don't know, could they do better solo, dolo, without each other? We don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, but there are so many things out there that it could
No. You know, and I agree with you 100%. This is a lot deeper than what we see at the surface. This is something that's been going on for years, more than just 7 years. I'm sure that they have had an understanding for the longest time with a lot of different things. Because you got to remember, she about that life too. She bats for both teams. Okay, she's been very Red Table Talks, you talking about having girl on girl stuff, etc. Blah blah blah. She is totally out here saying some things. So in my mind, I'm going, okay, I get it. It's Hollywood. You're Jada and you're Will. I get it. Hollywood, you're gonna have opportunities, especially money. Being rich and at a particular status, there's going to be opportunities. Your appetites might get more advanced, might get more sophisticated, or they might get more precise. Okay, because let's be real, as I'm learning from watching the fall of the House of Usher that I'm watching on Netflix right now, it seems like rich people have weird sexual kinks. I'm just saying it right now. Y'all are weird.
Weird stuff.
Y'all rich people who have weird sexual kinks, man. Y'all weird.
There's some weird stuff.
But outside of that, okay, I get it. Hollywood, money, celebrity status, hot people around you all day long. I'm sure what else is new? I'm sure they've tried to sample every cookie out of every cookie jar in Hollywood. To each their own. Okay, to each their own.
We don't knock it.
At the same time, with her coming out and saying this, that it's all been one big sham of a marriage, it really pisses me off because it makes a lot of people beyond just the black culture, beyond just the black audience, that have been looking at them going, that J. Cole quote, I wanted that Jada and Will love. Nope, not anymore, because it's all been one motherfucking lie.
But was it a lie though? Was it a lie though?
It's been a lie. You got to remember, it's been a lie. Because if you think about it, why would you go on to talk about Entanglement on Red Table Talk, still talking about you guys having this relationship and whatnot, if you're really separated? If it's technically not cheating, then there's no such thing as entanglement. Entanglement does not exist. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't exist.
It's not fair. If you're allowed to do it, it's a relationship. That's what you should have called it. And that's what burns my cookies.
See what I'm saying? So you're coming out trying to be like, we're in a relationship. We just have our trials and tribulations, but that's what happens with every single marriage. Nah, bruh. Y'all were separated for 7 years, or maybe 5, 4, something like that, before this whole thing went down, before this entanglement moment on Red Table Talk went down. Y'all manipulated us. Y'all played us. Y'all tried to bamboozle us, make us run astray, etc. That's not cool. All for the bag.
All for the ratings, Holmes, because it did exactly that.
Then, real quick, because unfortunately we're going to have to wrap up here. Let's not forget everything that they've done around that time and beyond has been fabricated bullshit. When they go and do their thing on the red carpets, premiering movies as a power couple, they're not a power couple.
Hold up.
There are people that are coming together standing side by side, and then going into their own personal limos, driving home, and blowing the back out of somebody else.
Whoever they got at the crib.
There was no, I love you, honey. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
My feet hurt, girl. You know what I mean?
Hold on. When it comes to that, though, and I have to ask this question. I know we got to wrap up. This is just food for thought, you guys. Okay, comment down below. Let us know, right? And if you're watching in the replay, comment down below. Let us know your thoughts.
Yes, please.
But here's the thing, okay? Did they tell us they were a power couple or a perfect couple, or did they go into so much as to say how much in love they are and they're this and that?
Baby,
or did
stop.
we place
no.
on them?
Stop.
Hold on.
Stop.
Or
Stop.
did we place
you ain't a lawyer.
that
you ain't
on
no lawyer.
them? Think about it. Did we place that on them?
Stop.
Did J. Cole say, I want that Jada and Will, let any tell him to say that shit?
No.
Okay. He and like everybody else thought that they were this power couple, this perfect couple. They never told us that shit.
Stop.
We put them in that category.
No,
okay.
No, we did not.
The thing.
No,
now, hold on. We
did.
We did. And now that we know that it's not this perfect thing, everybody's in a damn uproar. But the reality is, the writing's been on the wall, you guys. There have been countless interviews and times and moments that have been shared on countless things they've come out on.
Good point.
Where it's obvious as hell, but we just didn't, literally, they've been leaving breadcrumbs for years. We just never picked them up, where they've never even acknowledged the fact that they were married, or that they were in this committed relationship. I mean, the reality is we put them on that pedestal, and now that our bubble's been bursted, we're upset. A lot of us are upset about it, but the reality is they've been saying they've been separated technically. If you hear any of the interviews previous to any of this coming out, even on Red Table Talk, there was a moment. Did you catch that snippet where it was like, or did you see it when it was like bad marriages for life?
Mm-hmm.
Did you catch it? I'm saying there's been breadcrumbs laid out. Now that this has come out, now they're all coming out. But this is something that they've been doing. Okay, they didn't put out there that they were this perfect couple. We put that on them.
No. I disagree. The only reason why I disagree, really, really quick, because we got to wrap up, unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay. But the only reason why I disagree is because, okay, how about this? Mm-hmm. Sure. It was a situation of maybe they were like reluctant. Maybe they were the reluctant Hollywood couple, but they automatically were getting crowned that every single time. Mm-hmm. But what happened is they leaned in on that motherfucker. They leaned in on it, and they exploited the hell out of that whole thing of like, yeah, we got our 2.5 kids. We got our we're Ozzy and Harriet up in this piece. We're just we're Hollywood. We're still getting through it. We're having our issues, but we flesh it out. We're giving everybody advice. You got Will going out here doing videos, being like, yeah, when we talk about motivational quotes and stuff like that, he was doing that for a minute. Y'all remember that? Before the slap, he was doing all that type of ish, trying to find inner peace and all this crazy stuff, his bucket list and his book, writing his book, and the fittest, the most in shape, whatever, the most fit he's ever been in his whole entire life, whatever the hell that series was, but whatever. And I consumed it because I like Will Smith. I looked up to him, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, sure, maybe they were reluctant at the beginning, but they leaned on that mug like crazy. Oh, yeah. And it was all about family this, family that. Oh, Jada is coming. And I get it. They
are family.
I mean, they are family. That's true. But like I said, I'm saying, the thing is maybe there was a little bit of reluctancy of donning that cape, okay, wearing that cape, but they definitely wore the cape, and they wore the hell out of that for the longest time, instead of just coming out and saying, yeah, we're separated, she's doing her thing, I'm doing mine, blah, 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 and we all Gucci. But unfortunately, guys, this is just a snippet of the conversation. We went a lot longer than expected, but unfortunately, we got to wrap up here. I do appreciate you guys for being here and being a part of the conversation. Of course, don't forget to put in your 2 cents on this whole doggone thing. Okay.
Very curious to see what y'all's thoughts are.
Yes. Don't forget, hit that like button down below. Hit it. Because you see, this is not a heated, but this is thick as fuck. Okay.
Period.
So we got a lot more to talk about. Unfortunately, tonight was just a little bit of a little teaser, an amuse bouche, if you will. Okay, so hit that like button down below. Send them all the way up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please and thank you. We will be continuing this conversation very, very soon. So make sure that your notification bell is set to all so that you know whenever we go live, because it's going to be random. Okay. Throughout this week, but we got a lot to talk about. We're going to get our grubby little hands on the book first thing tomorrow morning, which I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully we're going to be able to break down some things for you guys and have some more open discussions as well. So again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here. We finally monetized.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Which is fantastic news. We got more conversations coming for you guys, so be on the lookout for it. We gotta go. We gotta get going, but I have a great one. This was Real Beef with S&P. We'll be seeing you guys soon. Much love.
Mwah.
Peace.